Massacre! Why even try? Fully energized! Hold them off! Yeah, I could use the practice. Feeling good. Love it.
Let's get into the build breakdown of S.A.T.F. If you haven't seen this build before, link is in the description to the level 60 version, as this is the updated level 65 version. Let's get into the weapons. Now this is primarily a Facepuncher build. So when you Phaseslam, you're going to want Phaseslam melee anointments, Phaseslam weapon anointments, or you're going to want ASE weapon damage anointments. ASA action skill active is good on Amara. I feel it's better with flak, but at the end of the day, you're just going to want Phaseslam melee damage, Phaseslam weapon damage, ASE weapon damage. These will give you maximum damage output, and it just synergizes well with the entire build. Let's move on to class mods. Now we're going to start with the Muse. The Muse is a DLC for class mod, so if you don't have DLC for, it's okay. There's other mods in here you will be able to get if you have other DLCs and just base game. The Muse is going to be used for bossing. You'll have the most damage with the Muse, and you'll put out the most damage with the Muse bossing over all the other class mods. It puts points into Jab, Cross, Illuminated Fist, and Laid Bare, so that's really, really good with damage. Whenever Amara damages an enemy with a melee attack, she projects melee damage outwards of her attuned element towards another nearby enemy. This skill has a short cooldown. So that is cool in itself, but Remnant is just going to be your ultimate orb throwing, utilizing ability that Amara has. So I personally ignore that, and I like to use the Muse for the points and Jab, Cross, and Illuminated Fist and such. So let's keep a move on and go to the next one, and we have the Breaker. The Breaker mod, you're going to want this. You're going to want Inspect in the Fire Center, Jab, Cross, and Personal Space. Any amounts of points is fine, but you're going to want those three preferably. Other than that, get you a Breaker mod. And the Breaker mod, Amara gains damage reduction. This bonus is based on the distance to the enemy. The closer the enemy, the greater the bonus. You can get up to 29% damage reduction, which is great. But this is going to be used for bossing and mobbing. If you don't have DLC 4 and you don't have the Muse, you can't get it. Just get a breaker mod and you'll be good to go for bossing and mobbing. You'll be able to face punch all bosses away, empty the clip, one clip, you're good to go. Next, we have, last but not least, the golden rule. Now, I don't see a lot of people utilizing the golden rule, and I really don't see this talked about or used a lot in a lot of Amara builds on YouTube, but I actually use the golden rule personally, and it's a really, really great class mod. Now, as you can see on mine, I have +4 in helping hands. This puts points in helping hands, laid bare, and I think it's another one, but no, mindfulness. It puts points into mindfulness as well. But you're going to want these two specific skills, helping hands and laid bare, because if you get a golden rule with points just like mine, if you max out helping hands, I say golden rule, I mean helping hands. If you max out helping hands and you get +4 in it, that's going to put you 9 out of 5, and that's going to give you up to 54% damage reduction. So I believe that's going to be way more than a breaker or about the same, but 54% damage reduction is pretty nice and is really, really noticeable. Whenever an enemy damages Amara, she gains increased action skill cooldown rate for a few seconds. This affects stacks. So yeah, you want to want those skills. You're going to want +4 in helping hands. Now, as far as the roles, as you can see, the roles I have: Hyperion weapon damage, weapon crit damage. You're going to want those because the Facepuncher is a Hyperion weapon. So this just adds extra damage and you'll be able to hold your own. The golden rule is going to be used for mobbing. If you don't have a breaker or a Muse, you can use it for bossing, but it might take you a little longer versus the Muse or the breaker. But you can use the golden rule. I believe the golden rule is DLC 3. You can get the golden rule farming the jackpot, with the handsome jackpot DLC. So I meant that's DLC 2, my bad. That might be, actually, no, I think that's DLC 1. Somebody get it right in the comments. I don't know, but I know you can get it from jackpot. And that's going to do it for class mods. Next, we're going to go to artifacts and relics. This is a Facepuncher, so you're going to want a white elephant. White elephant melee attacks have a 30% chance to attach a sticky bomb. So when you shoot, attach stickies, whatever, you're going to want AoE, area of effect damage. If you can get that rolled on your white elephant, that's the only thing you're going to need. That way you can do more damage, cover more area, get the enemy down quicker, kill him quicker. It never hurts. More damage never hurts. Let's go on to the shield. Now for maximum survivability, you're going to want a transformer. It's not up on the screen because transformers are kind of easy to get. The anointments you're going to want on the transformer is Phaseslam melee damage or some type of weapon damage or just that. If not any type of weapon damage or action skill cooldown rate or whatever, just get Phaseslam melee damage 200% and you'll be good to go. And the next shield you're going to want is a brawler ward or a raid ward. You'll get damage, you'll get weapon damage on shield depletion, 80% melee damage, or I think it's 300% damage depending on which ward shield you get. And you either can get ASS, activate any effect that triggers on shield breaker field, action skill start, or if they can get melee anointed rolls, get those as well. But these are the two shields you're going to want. You can use them both for bossing and mobbing, but for maximum survivability, transformer all the way. Now the skill tree. This is the skill tree. The skill tree should be up. You're going to go heavy into the green and the blue trees, and then you'll get down to illuminated fist and all of that in the red tree. So you can go ahead, pause the video, write it down, whatever the case may be. But yep, skill tree is up, and you're gonna want to have whatever that is, that phase grass people in the blue tree. You're gonna want that, and you're going to want Phaseslam. Now there's another slam ability in the brawl tree. I forgot the name of it, but it's the one where Amara goes up into the air and then she drops and she shoots people down with a beam. That is also considered a Phaseslam. So you could do that and then drop down and, you know, still get the abilities and the buffs from the anointments and whatever else. Now that's going to do it for level 65 updated S.A.T.F. build. If you liked this build and you liked this video, please drop a like. It'll help the channel out. Make sure you subscribe for more Borderlands content, video game content as a whole. Links are in the description for donations if you want to go a step further in supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Other than that, I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace.